Hello, welcome to the Cables, Lace, and Tails podcast. My name is Sue, and I am a maker from northwestern Wisconsin. My Tallulah is right over here. She's smelling my finger. Today is a early day in December, and I am recording early because I will not have time over my Christmas break. This year, we actually have a full 2 weeks off for Christmas, but when everyone is home, I don't feel comfortable recording, and so I'm doing it early so I can have it kind of like what I did for Thanksgiving. So I thought I would discuss something that I haven't worked on in such a long time, and it's really been on my brain a lot. I am making two same pattern temperature blankets. I know I'm a little late to the game. I actually started this in 2023. So I'm using the temperatures from 2023. Now, a little background for me, so you're like, how are you doing that? I'm gonna hold this up. This is only half of it. They're thin. It's gonna be like wide enough for one person. I'm making one for my daughter and one for myself. This is the highs. Keep pulling. So back in 2023, I got a really generous Christmas gift. And Joann's, of course, was still open. And I've been wanting to make, no, she likes acrylic too much. Okay. I had been wanting to make a temperature blanket for a very long time at that time. I was like, oh, to buy all the yarn, it's just going to be so much. But then I got this wonderful gift, enough money to buy all the yarn. And I got Lion Brand's Pound of Love. So it's acrylic, easy wash, easy care for. So this is, I'm going to hold it up this way because it's flopping. This is the high temperatures of, no. Oh no. Okay. This is the high temperatures of 2023. I'm going to put this away because she's sassy. And this is, oh shoot, I'm losing my stitches here. It's a good thing it's crochet and I know what I'm doing. I usually give myself a long loop like this because if it does lose a little bit of ease, then I'm not losing all of my stitches, because I think I just lost 3 stitches. Anyway, let's see if I can do this without my cat attacking it. So this is the low temps. So it starts up here and I'm going down. So okay, I'm going to hide this from her and then we're going to discuss stuff, because I feel like we're playing the game cat and mouse, and I'm the mouse and I'm afraid. She's a formidable hunter. So there, at least it's sealed. Tallulah wasn't even born when I started this. She was born in 2024. So I decided with that Christmas gift to go to Joann's and purchase all the yarn. And I thought about it a great deal. I was like, okay, how do I want this and whatnot? And then I have this little pouch I made out of an old shirt and some little ties. I have a little scissors, so I'm always ready, and I have the crochet hook. I am using, I don't even know which one now, it's been so long. I'm using a 6mm crochet hook. I really like the silicone grips here. I got these off of Amazon a really long time ago. I don't even know what brand, but there are a lot, and it's like I like the boy style of the hook. see, I'm trying to look in them. So, put that away. So I decided, okay, I'm going to make this, right? I wanted a ripple stitch pattern. I got this, I believe, off of thrift books, and I really like it. And I'm just going to show you one page. Okay, so in here, one side is knit, the other side is crochet. So I decided on my pattern that I'm going to do. I am doing, I believe, Chocolate Delight. That's the name of the pattern, but I think it's just like a, what are you doing? It's just a simple, I can't read it. It's a 7 stitch, 3 7 stitch, skip 2 type thing. There are wavy ones, there are holy ones. Oh my gosh, he's being so sassy. Can I have this? Thanks. I just don't want her to destroy my hook. Anyway, I do not know if this is still in print, but I got it off of thrift books. I really like this pattern up here. I would like to do, let's see, this one down here. So I have been, for the past 3 years, 23, 24, and 25, taking the temperature. Yes, I got distracted when the cat attacked my stuff. So, little history. I was a history major in college. I like facts. I like noting things down. I like keeping track of things. So I have an old date book. I love this date book. They don't make these anymore, and I'm really sad. I got it from Walmart, and they don't make it anymore. So anyway, I took the day. I'm going to see if I can see one month, and I'll show you what I do. You know how, like, you think you're all ready, but you're not? Okay. Aw. Actually, well, yeah. No, she was born at the end of 23 because she's 2 years old. So we got our new cats in 23 because one of our old cats passed away on January 25th, 2023. His name was Sasha. He was a wonderful boy. So I'm just gonna do this. So if you see here, there's the high, low temp. You see a check, which means I'm working on that row, that day. And then if I put a line underneath it, that means that day has been completed. So at least I know where I am in my pattern. So sometimes I don't always do what I say I'm going to do, but yeah. I did do that day, so. Anyway, so that's how I keep track. Every day I look at a local weather station, or if I miss a few days, I look up what was the temp on, and then for my area, and I can get it. So then I thought about, well, what colors do I want to use? What colors do they have? And I decided to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 different colors, because I didn't want to do 90 and above, because I wanted to see if we do get like 101 or whatever. And there are some days that we do get up there in the high temps. Not a lot, and not every year, but there are some years. So then I also wanted some I wanted a bit of difference between 0 and 9 degrees, from -1 to minus whatever, because sometimes we get down, I think, not including windshield, I think one year we were down like minus 40. That was in 2019, I believe. It was super cold. Anyway, so I created this little chart. I just did a hole punch and then I weaved in the bits of yarn and I wrote down the color of yarn. I didn't do lot number because if I ever need to get more of this yarn from Line Brand, they might not have the lot number. So there you are. Now I kind of figured out, like with each blanket, I wouldn't need, like if I was only making one blanket, I wouldn't need a full pound of love because you're not doing, 30 rows of claret. That's the high. Maybe 10, but not 30. And so I thought, okay, I bought the 12 skeins of yarn. I did get them on sale. I remember that. I was like, yay. And when I was leaving that store, when I was leaving Joann's, I was so happy. I'm like, I'm going to finally do my temperature blanket. So I started all of that. I was going really well. I do have it in a plastic bin and I keep it there, and then I like to bring it out and work on it and then put it away because as you see, I have a cat who is sassy. Let's see if I can, strings. And since I haven't weaved in all the ends, she would attack it. But I've been really wanting to work on this quite a bit because I would like to do other years as well. Like I said, I have 2024 and 2025. I do enjoy writing down the temperature. And, part of it is like a historical aspect of like what happened when. You can look back and say, oh, on January 23rd, it was, let's see, what was it on January 23rd? It was 26 for the high and 15 for the low. And I'm doing Fahrenheit. And then like, let's see, on July 27th, it was 93 degrees Fahrenheit and 66 for the low. And then let's see, I'm gonna go, did we have any hundreds that year? It doesn't even look like it. No, I don't think we had any hundreds. I thought we did. Well, maybe we will, maybe we won't. I will get there eventually and find out. I see a lot of 80s and 90s. What it was in June. Well, I might have a whole skein, but maybe I'll use it for a new temperature blanket. So I keep this in, I put it in a Ziploc only because I have pieces of paper and whatnot I don't want to lose in this date book. Yes, I do keep my stuff for a long time. You never know when it's going to come in handy. I mean, I remember when I was a kid learning that Ben Franklin took the temperature each day. And I thought, that's a really good idea. So, yes, I would like to start working on those again because it would be really nice to cuddle up in a nice warm ripple blanket. The next thing I'm going to discuss is something I saw on YouTube that came on my feed last weekend, and I decided instead of working on my knitting stuff, I would just start something new. Now, I did have this more, I'm trying to see where I did have this more finished last night, but then I didn't like it, so I took it apart. It is, let me see, I wrote it down. It is Crochet Potholder Cozy by Play Hooky With Me on YouTube. She I don't know if she designed this, but she turned a magic pot holder into a bowl cozy. Now, if you know how to do the basics, I've crocheted a lot, so she was like, make a chain, and then start making I don't, she said she did 20 rounds. I don't know how many rounds I did, but essentially you just make a bag. You know, this could be a perfectly fine bag. I'm just using some leftover dishcloth yarn, all the same type of weight. Um, and then once you get to a certain uh, height, you can fold it in half. So it's like, so here it is. Then you take this and then you can fold it in half. She did an invisible seam join, and I thought I knew what she did, but I didn't like the way it looked, and it gave me a ridge because I don't think I did it correctly, perfectly. But I'm planning on sewing it up together. And then what she did was she started crocheting on the sides here, and she did, I don't know what stitch she worked into, but when she did it, she got this nice little puckery area, and it turned this magic pot holder into a bowl cozy. I don't know if I really want to make a bowl cozy right now. I was thinking about, I was working on this last night after I got done work at a ticket booth, and it just made me mad. I'm like, I don't want to rewatch the video right now. I feel like I'm wasting my time on this. It is a nice pot holder for sure. You know, put a little crochet thing here. You can hang it up. I mean, it's a good weight. It would be a good trivet. You know, you can put it on your table, and you can put, you know, a hot dish or bread or cake or whatnot on there because it's a nice big one. And it's using up leftover yarn, so I don't feel like, you know, it's a complete waste of time and effort. So I think I'm just going to leave it as a pot holder for now. And then maybe down the line, I'll get the gumption again, watch the video, and see what she did. I mean, she did crochet here and then did like 5 together and then here, but mine, it just didn't look the same. I don't know. So yeah, I've just used a size 4.5 millimeter hook with this, and because this yarn is so thick, this is the Peaches and Cream. It's a worsted, but it's a lighter. I have like a little bit here. These are all left over from my dishcloths. So this is the size I used for this, but this was like the size I used for all the dishcloths. They are supposedly the same weight, but this is thinner and smoother, and this is thicker, and it's not really coarse. It's just thicker. So I may make another one. You never know. I'm not going to say never, but I do think it's kind of pretty. I mean, I can see all the different dishcloth yarn I've used over the years, and now instead of sitting in a plastic bag waiting to be used, I have them here. So I will sew it up because I'm not going to do the invisible seam because I really want it to lay flat, and I don't want to watch her video again. But the video was crochet bowl holder cozy by Play Hooky With Me on YouTube. I don't know her real name. So that's that. That is that. This is going to be a real short podcast because I just have these 2 things to share. I really like crocheting. Crocheting this pot holder. When I was going in the round, I didn't want to stop. I'm like, ooh, especially when you're doing like these variegated colors. you're like, ooh, now I'm on the red. Ooh, now I'm on the green. Oh, look it, it's changing. Instead of being right here, it's now over there. And it's so engaging. And when I was working on this, I kept thinking, you know, you have those temperature blankets. You should start working on those temperature blankets again, because that would be really nice to work on in the cold winter months. So I have a lot to do. I have quite a bit to do. And Tallulah is sitting here watching me intently because she loves this yarn. Would you like to see her attack? Okay, here it is. I'm putting it right here underneath the camera where she can see. And we're going to just sit here and discuss things for a while. So another idea for a ripple blanket in the future, I'm thinking 2024, I would like to do like 2 rows. So one row would be the high and the next row would be the low. Oh, 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 oh. I'll put it there. See, it's like broth to a flame. She loves it, but I don't want her to eat it. Hey, ah. Can I see? Can I? Oh, ow. No, no. Okay, come here. Come here. Thank you. That was a bad mistake. She did not want to let go, and she clawed me, but that's okay, because she's a good girl. Come here. Come here. Oh, she has razor claws. I have razor claws. Okay. One idea is to like do every like 2 rows, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. And then I thought, maybe that wouldn't go well at some times of the year, but maybe it would. It maybe be interesting. Another one I saw was granny squares. So you do like the middle, the low, and then the outside. And there's so many different granny squares you can employ. And so that's another idea. So you have all these little, and then that granny square, I mean, you could do like 30 rounds. I mean, of course, not all months are 30, and some are 31, and then you got February, but you could do a round for each day. So there's that. I did see when I was really into the looking up different ways of doing temperature blankets, I saw someone doing a mental health blanket. And then, you know, like instead of seeing their life as such stark of good days and bad days, they gave themselves a schematic. So they made their own little chart of like happy all the way to, you know, terrible. So, and then they could like look back on their year and see that there were a lot more happy days than they ever thought there were. So I thought that was really neat. So there's all different types of stuff. And, you know, when you make things out of acrylic, it lasts and it's easy. So maybe you wanted, like, say you had a New Year's baby and your baby was born on New Year's Day, and then you could like do the whole year of temperatures of that first year, you know? Aw, look at the baby. She's so pretty. She's my most sociable cat, except when company comes over, then she's the most antisocial cat. So she hides for hours, even after people leave. Okay, I'm going to put you down. All right, there you go. So, yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that everyone has a nice holiday season, you know, whether or not you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa. I don't know what else is during that time period. Yule. I hope you all enjoy your time. The end of the year is always filled with, you know, a little bit of mystical wonder and whatnot, because the days are so dark. But They start getting lighter on December 21st, usually, the solstice, and then, the days of light come back. So it's always fun to sit down with a warm cup of something to drink, work on a project, watch something on TV, or listen to something on your device or whatnot, or have someone read to you. That would be wonderful. She really wants this because it probably smells like the other cats, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. We had Jade and Sasha. Jade was a calico who she was missing an eye when we adopted her. And to be perfectly honest, I didn't really want to get another calico because I didn't want, I thought I'd like call her Jade too much. And I do call Tallulah Jade every once in a while. But Tallulah is Tallulah and Jade was Jade. And I'm so glad we have Tallulah. She's such a good girl. And Anya, she's sleeping so sweet. And Nell is snoring in the background. So I would like to thank you all for stopping by and spending some time with me. And I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful end of the year and into the new year if you celebrate. And stay warm, stay cozy. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for liking my videos. I truly appreciate it. I really enjoy doing these. And it brings me a lot of joy as much as I hope it brings you. She just won't stop. Oh, she's so funny. She's trying to get the cord. So, and I hope we get more snow. It's been lovely out on the playground. Let me just tell you, it has been freezing cold, and I have been warm in my nice warm sweaters, and I wear my cowl, and I was so happy today. You could only see the little bits of my eyes, and it was perfect. I love winter. So I hope you're all doing well. Take care. Have fun. Bye for now.